Welcome to Seed to Life. I hope you're all enjoying the spring. The weather here in Texas is very dynamic currently, and the fruit season has begun. We are harvesting a lot of fruits this year from my tiny backyard. How about you? What is the news about your garden? Space has always been an issue for me. Every year, without thinking much, I start many seedlings and many of them do well. I don't know where to plant them later. So when the representative from Snugniture raised garden beds offered me this bed, I was really excited to try it out. Snugniture raised garden beds are available for purchase on their website snugniture.online.com. Feel free to explore the different raised garden beds that they have in their portfolio of metal raised garden beds, and you can choose the one that fits your requirements. I like this bed for various reasons, like the flexibility that it gives me to make the bed size and shape that I want, the height of the bed that allows me to work comfortably and to grow not just small but also big plants, the protection from water, weather, unwanted garden animals, and the ease of installation. Additionally, the bed came within a week after ordering since it shipped from the US. So today in this video, I'm going to show you unboxing and installation of this 24-inch tall 9-in-1 modular metal raised garden bed. This garden bed kit came in a very sturdy double packaging. The bed is pretty heavy with approximate weight of 37 pounds. So when constructed, it is going to be a strong structure in the garden. Snugniture planter raised beds are made up of upgraded coated steel plates which has strong anti-rust and corrosion resistance. The company claims that it is 7 times more resistant to corrosion and rust compared to other coatings, and this is because of the aluzinc coating which is lost very slowly due to natural degradation. And that is why the beds can last longer than 20 years. They also mention that galvanized beds better maintain optimal temperatures than the beds made from other bed materials like wood or plastic. Because the bed is made up of metal, it is 100% recyclable. So it is environment friendly. This is definitely much better than using plastic planters. Like wooden beds, it doesn't discolor easily, so there are many advantages of using galvanized metal bed over the traditional beds like wood or plastic. It is a good idea to keep children away while unboxing and assembling this kit, since the bed parts are pretty heavy and sharp. And that is the reason the kit also includes a pair of work gloves. So let's open the box and check it out. The kit includes 4 curved bed plates which are corrugated, 8 straight bed plates that are also corrugated, 95 pairs of nuts and bolts with a screwdriver, and there are anchoring metal strips for additional stability, and a rubber molding to cover the open sharp edge. And that is it. With just 6 types of parts, we can build this bed. I'm not familiar with the home improvement tools much, but assembling was pretty easy. There are only 4 simple steps. Now let me explain why this kit is 9-in-1. It is because without needing much creativity, you can shape the bed the way you want. There are 9 possible ways you can build it. The product guide also mentions how much soil you will need for each type of bed. I knew the shape that I wanted. I have this weird shaped spot in my backyard just next to the backyard gate. For years I tried different ways to utilize it as a gardening space. I lined it up with pavers first, but the soil runoff was very high. Especially from the backside along the fence, the soil used to just wash away very easily. The wooden fence planks were getting water damaged because of the sprinkler. Moreover, these damaged wooden planks were a great entryway for the naughty rabbits in my yard. I could choose only rabbit-resistant plants for this spot, and keeping up with the unwanted grass was difficult. I even tried using tall planters, growing pots or buckets in this particular location, but then I could only fit 5 to 6 planters there. I was looking for a permanent solution to all these problems, and planters filled with grass are not visually appealing when neighbors pass by and the gate is open. This bed can be a good solution to all these problems. This bed is of wood grain brown finish that matches the fence and the adjacent wooden beds better. Now you might have different requirements, so you can design it as per your needs. Also, it doesn't necessarily have to be a permanent structure. You can remove a few of these corrugated boards to empty it and redesign it anytime. I like to keep things changing in my backyard. There is someone who is currently not happy with this bed, and that is this tiny rabbit. I'm causing a lot of inconvenience to it. Let's start with the assembly now. I started with the curved boards first. All these boards are corrugated, and you can use the pairs of nuts and bolts that they have provided to just screw them together. Then I joined the flat boards in the middle part. While connecting the curved and straight boards together, you can add the metal strips for additional stability since the bed is pretty long, 8 feet horizontally. And done! The bed is ready. All these corrugated boards are covered with a protective layer of plastic to prevent damage to the outer coating. I waited till I was almost done and I was about to place the bed in its final location to remove it. The sharp edge goes at the bottom. It can go deep into the soil for proper sealing. The molded edge has an additional protection from the rubber molding, so just snap it on the edge. You can see the before and after change. It is looking much better now. The next step is filling the bed with dirt. Now this can be expensive if you fill it completely with the soil. But before that, I lined the bottom of the bed with some landscape fabric. You can use a cardboard box also, but I chose to use cloth. There is some very determined grass that grows in this section and it is hard to beat it. So I decided to go with the cloth. After that, you can fill it up with raised garden bed soil of your choice. I prefer organic soil for my plants. I'm going to try saving some dollars by adding these peach branches at the bottom. These branches will disintegrate slowly over time and the gaps will provide some drainage at the bottom of the bed. I had also made some homemade compost in these DIY compost bins. I added it next, which filled some more space. I layered it with this finely shredded local wood mulch. I added mulch to balance the pH of the soil mix. Last year I faced a lot of challenges with my wooden garden beds. Some rodents used to dig under the bed and that's why that entire season I couldn't plant much in my wooden bed. So to avoid that from happening again, I added some pruned rose branches from my rose bush. I'm hoping that the sharp thorns will prevent rodents from digging inside the bed. Then I just added good quality soil, peat moss, a lot of sand and mulch. Then I added blood and bone meal fertilizer and compost in layers. Adding sand or horticultural perlite improves drainage. You can add about 25 to 30% of sand or perlite to improve drainage in such tall beds. I mixed all the ingredients together with hands, but it was very tiring. But once everything was done, it felt so good. I watered the bed thoroughly and the bed is now ready for planting. Honestly, I'm very happy with the way the bed looks now. Just by looking at the pictures on SnugnitureOnline.com, I didn't realize that I was suddenly going to get so much more garden space. So far, the bed is perfect for me. The planks on the fence will not face water damage now. I don't have to bend awkwardly to work. My back is going to thank me. The rodent problem is a little less worrisome now. Overall, the bed is sturdy, aesthetically appealing, easy to assemble, environment friendly, has a flexible design, easy to work, and most importantly, offers a lot of garden space. I will know in coming years how it performs over time. I'll share the updates with you that time. I'm planting some beans here today and a bitter gourd seedling. What plants would you plant here? Feel free to offer your suggestions. I hope you found this video useful. A big thanks to you for watching my videos and supporting my channel Seed to Life. Please click subscribe for more such videos and updates. Click the bell icon to get notified about future videos, and feel free to reach out to me through comments, Facebook, Twitter or Instagram if you have any questions. I am posting the links in the description. I would love to hear your suggestions and would like to know the news of your garden. Happy gardening. Thank you again. See you soon.